Hi guys, it's Rufus here. Welcome back to my channel. So we're here with the URL guys once again for round 8 at Lago Maggiore, but it is the reverse track. So obviously with this reverse track, it's obviously a bit of information for you guys for the track. It's based, obviously, it's an original circuit based in Italy. It has 17 turns. And it is 3.6 miles long, and it is obviously a mid-speed track. So obviously now we'll go on to the current standings before round 8 for the League 3 guys are as follows. So currently in first is Flat B on 183 points. In second is It's Hoggy on 182 points, so 1 point behind. Skyjacker is in third on 174 points, 8 points behind. Then you have Chuck in fourth, who's on 160 on 14 points behind. And you have Sooners in fifth, who is basically on the same amount of points. And then in sixth, you have Blue Blazer on 158 on 2 points. Blue Blazer 158 points, 2 points behind. Seventh is Thingy on 143 points, 15 points behind. PY is in 8th, 127 points. He's 16 points behind Thingy. 9th is Vodka on 127. He's on the same points as PY, but obviously he's in 9th. Hellraiser is in 10th on 73 points. He's 54 points behind Vodka Rob. In 11th is Dizzy Drip on 59 points. He is 14 behind Hellraiser. 12th is URL Max. He's on 56 points. He's 3 points behind Dizzy. Then you got Peter in 13th, who is on 50 points and 6 points behind Max. Then you have Nath, who's in 14th, who's on 23 points, 27 behind Peter. And you have Angry, who is in 15th, who's on 7 points, 16 points behind Nath. And then you have, and then obviously that is it. So anyway, after the 10-minute qualifying for the League 3 guys, we have Flat B, who qualified on first, Chuck qualified second, PY third, Blue Blazer fourth, Hoggy fifth, Sky 99 in sixth, Sooners 7th, Vodka Rob 8th, Nightbreed 9th, and Max in 10th. So obviously this is the reverse track, and it is a 12-lap race. This is the first race of 2 sprint races. So obviously, as you know, race 1 is a flat out no pit stops. Race 2, which I'll be doing later after this one, you'll have a pit stop, but we'll go into that a bit later. So anyway, let's get this race going. So Flat B brings it down to the straight for the light. The lights are now out, all full blast. Going up towards the first corner. All getting around the first corner okay. Through the next section. Ooh. Nice slide there by Whitey there. Top 7 have opened up a little bit of a gap to Vodka Robbie there in 8th. Nightbreed dropped off a little bit there in 9th. And Max is there in 10th. But you can see Flat B is just starting to get a bit of distance to Chuck in second, but Chuck's got P White coming up right up behind him now. Coming around this X section, which can be a bit tricky if you get it wrong. So Nightbreeze picked up a second penalty, unfortunately. You can see Flatbee's really starting to open up that gap now. P White looks like he's trying to get past Chuck, but at the moment he's not able to at the moment. That's coming around, that's the end of lap 1, on to lap 2 now. So Nightbreed and Max are battling it out for that ninth spot. Max is trying to get past Nightbreed here, side by side. But they have dropped off from the leading pack. Oh, Nightbreed's completely lost it. What happened to Nightbreed? It's just... Okay, yeah, he just served his penalty and then he got another one. So he comes up here. Oh, he just... Ooh. Oh, that's a bit of an odd one there, because he did break. I don't know, must have lost grip somewhere. So unfortunately, he's got that work to do. So that's given Max that breathing room now to be in that ninth spot. Flat B is still still leading. Chuck there in second still. With Sooners has just taken P White. So Sooners is now, let's just, I missed that one, let's just go back and just see. Sooners is, let's go back and have a look at this pass. And as soon as gets through that corner a lot better, that allows him to take that third spot off of P White. Now they're going to come up, they're still sort of side by side. P White's not letting him go. But as soon as he's a little bit ahead. And you got Vodka there in 5th. Sky is gradually catching Vodka up. And there's Blazers dropped off a little bit from Sky, they're in 7th. But he's got a bit of a gap to Max there in 8th. Then the Hoggy there in 9th. And Nightbreed down to what happened to Hoggy? Because he wasn't behind them. I mean, let's just see if I can see what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Hoggy was up in 5th. Oh, hit the curve a little bit, then unfortunately he's hit the wall. That was a bit of an odd one there, but so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So obviously now he's down to 9th now, unfortunately. So he's got all that work to do. Oh, guys had an off. Coming through. That was an odd one. So it's coming through this part. Oh, he literally just clipped, unfortunately, he literally just clipped the wall. That's very unfortunate. So that'll dropping down to 7th spot now, so it's very unfortunate for Sky. So Flat B still winning in the lead, but now he's got Chuck right. I think Flat B made a slight mistake, so now Chuck is right behind Flat B now, looking to try and get past. We are on lap 3 now, and Chuck does have the current fastest lap of a 209.008. So they come up the hill to go back down the hill to come up to the right, left, slight left turn into the S bend. It's sort of like an S, so it comes around the S. There is a bit of a gap between Flat B and Chuck, only a little bit of a gap though, not too much. But all the while, soon as he's closing that gap on the top 2 guys. Looks like Chuck's trying, they're side by side, well yeah, first and second are side by side now. Chuck's got it, but I think, no he hasn't, Flat B has. But now Chuck has taken first position from Flat B. But now he's got Sooners right behind him in 3rd, looking to try and get that 2nd position. There's a bit of a gap to P White, but not too much. But P White will close well with the top 3 battling it for the 1st position. P White will close that gap. Vodka Rob's trying to close in on P White. Then Blazer there in 8th, going out a little bit wide there. Could get himself a half-second penalty there. Sky there in 7th. Hoggy there in 9th. Max there in, Hoggy there in 8th, Max there in 9th, and Nightbeat there in 10th. So Chuck is still leading. Sooners and Flat B are side by side. Well, they were sort of side by side, look like it, but Flat B does have the advantage over Sooners at the moment. Let's just run on board with Flat B for a moment. So he's just come out the S bend. Sooners is right there behind him. Chuck is just right there. Now he's coming up to the final couple of bends of this lap. Now he's out of it. Back down to start finish straight. And that's some time with his 10 minutes of fame. So Sooners is still there right behind him. Chuck is opening up that gap a little bit to Flat B at the moment. Can see Sooners gets through this section a lot quicker than Flat B does. They just stay up to get through this little curveball, and now they're going down the hill. Sooners hits the grass a little bit. So that's the top three. So at the moment they are. P White is dropping off a little bit from the top three. He's got Vodka Rob is closing in on him. Gradually, there's not much time difference in their lap times. So P White's fastest lap is a 2:09.8 at the moment, and Vodka's is a 2:09.3. So actually, Vodka's running slightly quicker than P White at the moment. So Vodka is closing that gap at the moment. Is definitely closing that gap to P White. Then Blazers there in 6th, Skies there in 9th, Hoggy there in 8th, Max there in 9th, and Nightbreed trying to close in on to Max. So the top three are still battling out. Oh, little bump there from Flat B on Chuck. So that's gonna allow. Oh, Chuck that just hit the wall. So he gets a little bump from Flat B, but not too much. Chuck comes out of this corner, goes a little bit wide and hits the grass and hits the wall, unfortunately. So that's going to put him down to 3rd position now. So that's going to allow Flat B to retake the lead. With Sooners up to 2nd, and now Chuck is obviously down to 3rd. And he's got a bit of damage as well. So that's going to allow P White to come into contention for that 3rd. It's going to allow, I think it will allow them to, P White and Vodka to close the gap on to Chuck, I think. Yeah, they have closed the gap a little bit, but not too much. But now Chuck doesn't have any damage left now. So he's all good now. We are lap 6, so we are halfway through the 12-lap race. So Flat B's leading, Sooners 2nd, Chuck 3rd, P White 4th, Vodka 5th, following closely by Vodka in 5th. Blazer is a little bit behind, a little bit of a gap to Blue in 6th. Hoggy, Sky there in 7th, Hoggy there in 8th, Max there in 9th, and Nightbreed there in 10th. So Flatby has opened up that gap a little bit to Sooners now. Hasn't opened up that much, but he has definitely got a little bit, well, it did look like he had a gap for a second, but obviously now he hasn't. Or it might be that Sooners just got out a lot better through that corner. But you can see Sooners has caught him right back up again. And he's putting Flatby under a lot of pressure. Sooners got out that corner a lot better there. He's eyeing him up for a pass. Is he going to try and do it on this next corner, or is he going to think better of it? There he is trying. At the moment he's not having much luck at getting past. Flatby is doing a good job defending his his number 1 spot. So Sky decided to take a pit stop. He didn't need to, but I think he must have felt that his tyres were going off, so he changed them. He's got, oh, Max went off. So Max is there, he's got Nightbreed right behind him. Oh, they lost it there a little bit. That's very unfortunate there for Max. He was actually having a good race until then. Personally, I would have, if I was coming out of the pits and I saw the guys coming, I would have waited in the pits, let them go past first. But never mind, things happen. Oh, Sky's just, he hit the grass too much and that's throwing him out, so that's going to push him right down. So now he's got to try and get back onto, so coming out with brand new tyres. And now he's going to have to scrub that dirt off of his tyres again. So that's unfortunate for him. So back to the leaders. Flat B is still leading. Sooners is still really trying to get past, but Flat B is being able to hold him off. Chuck is there in third. He's not letting go of him. He's trying to catch him back up again. P. White is there fourth. He's trying to close the gap on him, but he's still got Vodka up right behind him in fifth spot, trying to catch him. And Blazer's obviously there all on his own. Same with Hoggy there in seventh. Nightbreed's all in his own now as well. And you've got Sky there in ninth. Max is right behind. Sky looking to try and get past. Oh, what happened? Well, Flat B's had an issue. What's happened to Flat B? So it's coming up here. I don't know what happened there. He must have had an issue with his pedals or his accelerator or something. That's the only thing I could think of. Just because suddenly slowed down that fast. So yeah, I think he must have had an issue with his accelerator. So that has allowed Chuck to take the lead. And now Sooners is there in second spot, up to second spot, so it's Chuck in first, Sooners in second, Flat B there in third, P White fourth, Vodka fifth, Hoggy sixth, Blazer after his pit stop is down in seventh, Nightbreed is eighth, Sky ninth, URL Max 10th. So we're on lap 8 at the moment. So now Chuck is having to defend from Sooners there in second. Sooners has now got a half-second penalty. Looks like Sooners is going to try and... Nope, he's not. Oh, he's gone up the inside of Chuck. So he's up to first for the time being, but he's now having to serve his penalty, so he's going to go back down to second. But Flat B will get back up there, so Flat B, so Sooners is now down to third. So it's a good little battle here between the top three. P. White's still in full, Vodka's still trying to chase him. But while them two are battling it out, these three are battling it out for that first position, so this could be anyone's race. Anyone could, because where fifth is, anyone out of the top 5 could win this race. We got them three there, P. White and Vodka there in 5th. And Hoggy there in 6th, he's well back there. All on his own, with Blazer there in 7th, well back as well. Nightbreed has decided to take a pit stop to change his tyres. So that's going to allow Max to go through and Sky to go through as well. So that's Max up to 8th, Sky up to 9th. Nightbreed will come back out of the pits in 10th spot. But he will have fresh tyres, so he could possibly catch these two. So you've got Max and Sky battling out for that 9th spot. Sky manages to get through this section a lot better than Max did, so he's now got that gap now to Max. So lap 9, 3 laps to go. Chuck is still leading with Flat B there in 2nd. And then Sooners had another half-second penalty, so that's going to allow top 2 guys to have a breather from him. But Flat B is really on Chuck's tail. He really wants that race win. And it'll go down well for him because obviously Flat B is currently top of the table in the points. So we're at lap 10 now, so we've got 2 laps remaining of this first race. I also should say while we're doing this, thank you for Chuck for sharing the replays, because if he didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to do the comms. Also remember to like, comment and subscribe on my channel, it'd be much appreciated. So as soon as it's dropped off a little bit from the top 2 guys, and then you got P White there, he's still battling with Vodka. She's got the edge over Vodka a little bit. Vodka is trying to catch him, but they are running very similar laps, so it's very when you're running similar laps, it is very difficult to catch someone. But I'm just looking at their tyres, and this is going to be a touch or go situation because Vodka does have slightly better tyre wear than P White does. The question is going to be, is P White's tyre going to last him until the race, or is he going to have to go and change them? It's the same with Vodka Rob. He might have just enough, but you can see P White is definitely struggling on them with his front tyres now. See, he might go in the pits this lap to change his tyres. I don't think he will, but he could possibly go into the pits to change his tyres. Because now Vodka Robs has gone on the other side. Nope, P White is staying out. So now they're side by side. Yeah, Vodka has taken that 4th position off of P White after all that time of battling to get up. After all that time of battling. So Chuck is still leading there in 1st. He's pulled a gap to Flat B now, who's in 2nd there. Then you got Sooners there in 3rd, who's dropped a bit more back. And then Vodka is still there in 4th with P White chasing him down. They are on lap 11 now, so there's only one more lap left after this race, after this lap. Hoggy there in 6th. Blazer there in 7th, Sky there in 9th, Max there in Sky there in 8th, Max there in 9th, Nightbreed there in 10th. So Chuck coming through the S-bend with Flat B there in second. Soonest there in third still. Just looking at their tyre wear. They've all, top three have all got similar, very similar tyre wear. So Vodka Robin fourth has pulled out a big gap to P White now, because P White is really struggling on them tyres. Now they're coming around the final section. They're going to have one more lap after this. Out of the final corner. So start of the final lap now. So final lap, Chuck's leading with Flat B there in second, Soonest there in third, Vodka there in fourth, P White there in fifth, Hoggy there in sixth. Now the question is going to be, with P White's tyre wear so bad, and Hoggy has got good tyre wear, so can Hoggy pull off the unthinkable and catch up to P White and take him? So we're going to have to pay close attention to that, because Hoggy is closing that gap to P White pretty rapidly. Blazer there in seventh, Sky there in eighth, Max there in ninth, Nightbreed there in 10th. So Chuck's now coming up to the S-bend for the final time. And he gets round it okay. Looks like he's going to get round it okay. Will he get out of this corner okay? Here he does. Flat B there in second. Soonest there in third. Vodka there in fourth. P White there in fifth. Hoggy is really closing that gap on P White. But is he going to be able to get close enough to be able to make a challenge on him? I don't think he will. I don't think he's going to have enough. I don't think he will have. He definitely probably won't have enough time unless P White messes it up through this next few corners. So Chuck's just coming out the final corner. And that's victory for Chuck, so congratulations to him. Flat B will finish in second place. Soonest will finish first, so congratulations to the top three. Vodka Rob will finish in fourth. Oh, you got Hoggy and P White up against each other. Who's going to take it? Oh, they were really close. We're just going to have to go back and look at that one, because they were side by side here. And I'm just trying to get it right. So P White is there, with Hoggy right there. And you can see how that was. I'm just trying to get the right angle. So they're coming up, and there's literally that gap between them. I'm just having a look at it. That was the gap between them two. So that's a great finish between Hoggy and P White. Well done to him for being able to hold on to that position. So obviously that P White fifth, Hoggy sixth. Blazer will come over to finish in 7th spot. Sky will get that 8th spot. Max will come around to finish in 9th. Nightbreed will finish in 10th place. Now that was the end of race 1, guys. I will bring you race 2 shortly. So bye bye for now.